Hello everybody, welcome to another Fortnite video. Today we are going to do another Fortnite challenge. Now first, I'd like you guys to first subscribe and hit the like button down below and comment at hype for the new item shop skins coming to the item shop. Woo! No. No. Why do I do this to myself? It's killing me. Well, anyways, this has actually been a trick. You've been jebaited. Um, this is actually my honest opinion on Fortnite, not my gameplay or like whatever the thumbnail's gonna be. I have not yet decided, and yeah, well, you'll see. We've already saw. All right, and off to Sean the Editor God for well, speaking. Yeah. Hello everybody, my name is Sean the Editor God, and well, I couldn't find a gun mod, or sorry, I couldn't use the gun mod for this game to make it act a bit like Fortnite. Well, here is the gameplay. Well, now let's talk about my honest opinion about Fortnite. Now, Fortnite's a good game. Itself, it's a pretty decent game. I've played it a lot. I have little brothers and friends who play Fortnite, and yeah. But notice how I said I have little friends and all that. The only time I log on to Fortnite is when I play with friends or my brothers. The reason? Well, it's quite simple. Fortnite is just not fun when you are just playing alone. It's only fun to play with other people, and I'll explain later. So, the game itself, without the players, it's a very good game. You got so many superheroes, you got so many cool things going on, and it's very cool. Oh, quick disclaimer. Um, I am able to heal in Hollow Knight with only one, like a very small amount of soul, like 11 soul, I think. It's some odd mod or glitch I installed, I don't know, but we'll just have to deal with it. Anyways, off to the actual topic. Fortnite's a decent game. Like, just there's literally superhero mythic items that you can, well, use and destroy people. It's quite fun. However, what's not fun is just its gameplay. It's community and everything and a lot of things with it. So they about a year ago they added something called skill-based matchmaking, which basically puts you up against a skill with so many, and I mean it, so many other Fortnite players that are incredibly sweaty. And even if you're horrible at the game, I'm a bad Fortnite player. Often, like, it's skill-based matchmaking is just based on the placement of it. It's not based on how good you are. It's based on the placement. You could get like a billion kills but die, like you could get like what, 50 kills but die 50th place. And you come up against this horrible people. And what I am put up against is because no, I do not camp. I have friends who are incredibly good and brothers who are incredibly good that get me to a high placement. And even still, I don't get to a high placement in any matches. So I'm always put up against these people who have never seen the sun once. Their room is like so stinky, it's unbearable. It's crazy. And you can't blame the people who are really good at the game. Sure, maybe they really enjoy it. Maybe they need a break, but you can't blame them. You kind of just have to blame the developers for this, and you just gotta deal with it. But that's one thing that I really, really do not like about Fortnite. Next up is just the overall community. The Fortnite community is the most toxic community I've ever seen or I've ever played with in my life. Recently, I was on their Discord server. Speaking of, you guys should go check out my Discord server. Link is in the description. And well, everybody was being like incredibly toxic, and I really did not want to be in that. So I think I left it, and well, now it's gone forever. And hey, that's what it is, you know. And the developers, it seems like they only listen to the pro Fortnite players. Like, oh my god, nerf the tactical shotgun. It deals so much damage. Oh my god. What about the casual players who just want to have fun and just play the game normally? Well, that's ruined because the pros are like, no, I don't care. I want the tech to be funded. And there's only like, what, a couple thousand pros versus a couple million, sorry, a few 100 million Fortnite players. And I don't understand. It seems like we actual Fortnite players don't really have a voice. Next up is, well, it's kind of hard to explain. Fortnite is a good game itself. It has the perfect elements of a game, but the thing it's lacking, due to it being an online game, and it now has fewer updates. So a couple like in season 10, season 9, they had like updates almost once a week. Once every single week. It's insane. But now it's like once every 2 weeks and maybe even 3 weeks. We even had to wait 3 whole weeks just to get a mythic that we already had before in an LTM with slight nerfs. Very tiny nerfs. Maybe a couple buffs to the combat shotgun or something, but that's absolutely it. It's completely insane. Well, now another thing is just the updates in general aren't that They're just eh. So the last update we had was like over a month ago, by far, like about a month and a week ago. We got this new Stark Industries POI. It was a huge update, like almost a completely new season. But then it just was eh. Like, I mean, sure, they had epic mythic items, but yeah, that's really it. So I'm hoping next update they add like these super cool She-Hulk fists and stuff. But let's talk about the last or one of the last updates they had, like the Wolverine update. It was another update. You had to wait like literally 2 weeks just to get a slightly different programmed AI, and then just another mythic weapon that we already had before. Two mythic weapons that we already had before. By the way, at that update, the Stark Industries update, they had this LTM with all these mythic items added, and it was incredibly. It was a super fun LTM, but now we just get every update. We just get the same mythic weapons added in Battle Royale with just ever so slightly balance changes to them. It's kind of nuts, and it doesn't seem like Fortnite is really taking too much of their care of their game. Next up is what? Well, you guys might be like, well, maybe that's just the state of the game right now. Maybe they're just bored. Maybe it always has been like that. No, 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 no. In season 10, they literally had an update like almost once a week. It was insane. They had what? This super, super cool. I was so surprised that Dusty Depot came back. They even had the meteorite just starting to come down. It was so cool. Eventually, they even added like what, Tilted Town into the game, like a place where you're not even able to build. It was awesome. It felt so much like Call of Duty or something. Tilted Town was pretty epic. But then, even still, they even added a retail row with zombies and so many cool different changes, not just different mythics. And it was like probably my favorite season. I know a lot of you guys who play Fortnite may disagree, but it's my favorite season for content. The mechs were absolutely broken. I really did not like them. Okay? I mean, I loved killing, but with a mech, but I didn't really like, um, you know, being killed by a mech. Now, yeah, the updates are very slow and eh. And like, I mean, this season is probably the biggest or the season with the most updates this chapter. Like, so if you guys didn't know, in chapter 2 season 1, Fortnite, they basically made this black hole and a completely new chapter, a new season, a new map, in fact. And Chapter 2 Season 1 was epic. We had a completely new map. It was epic. The biggest thing I've ever seen. I was so happy. I didn't like... I was horrible at... By the way, I was horrible at Fortnite. I, like, almost never got wins. Actually, I didn't get a win in that entire chapter. I know I suck. But then I was starting to get wins so much. I was like, this is getting a little too easy. I even got a solo win by myself. And I was a little confused because it got a little easy. And that's because of the bots they added. So, ever since Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1 was released, there were way too many bots. Bots, as in AIs, artificial intelligences, that grab a gun, walk around in this really stupid way, like it's impossible to hit them with a snipe, but it's really odd. Yeah. Okay, it's really, really odd. Now, another thing is, just, like, there were way too many bots, and yeah, that season, did you know that it had, like, almost 0 updates? Yeah, probably the only update was, like, the Harpoon update and the Luke Skywalker update. And that live event, that was the worst live event I've ever seen. Maybe, sure, it could have been funny, but, like, the reason why I say it's the worst live event is just, I'm looking at the kid's point of view, like the little guy's point of view, and because Fortnite is mainly developed of little kids, they probably won't really understand too much about, well, adult jokes, right? And in that live event, there were a lot of adult jokes. And it was an again. What else was super cool? Was Chapter 2 Season 2 super cool? Yeah, but we're not in that season. But now let's talk about the sweat era. I know I said that. So, recently, like, about almost a year ago, the sweat era occurred. The sweat era is full of a bunch of people who literally stay in the room every time. No, they dropped out of school in elementary school. In the darkest room. They haven't seen the sun in, like, eternity. They've never seen the sun in their life. It's absolutely insane and nuts. So, this is what I mean by sweat. So, ever since Chapter 2 Season 1 started, there's been starting to get a bit more sweats. Of course, as of every season, there was a sweat. Of course. There's always going to be sweats in the game. But Fortnite kind of had a little too much sweats. So they're starting to get a little more sweats in Chapter 2 Season 1. And then there were even more in Chapter 2 Season 2. I started to get a little disappointed when later on in Chapter 2 Season 2 because every opponent I encountered were one of these sweats. It's absolutely outrageous and insane. I did not understand a thing. So then, of course, I did what I did and took a break off of Fortnite for a while. By the way, that update had very few content. And you honestly can't blame the sweats, too. Anyways, Chapter 2 Season 3, it was super cool, but it was, again, ruined by the sweats. Chapter 2 Season 4, I wanted to land Doom's Domain, but or even just a regular named location. But every place I've landed had at least one person who never gotten out of their basement. Never, ever in their life. Their room is probably the stinkiest thing ever. In fact, their desk with their tiniest gaming laptop ever, probably has garbage filling the entire desk. Their garbage is full. All they ask is, "Hey, ma'am, come get me a snack or dinner. I want it now." And then she brings her down chips. Like, that's every sweat I encountered. And Chapter 2, Season 4, I had enough of it. Like, every putty I encountered, like, I'm still playing it now. Yes, I still play Fortnite. There's still way too many sweats. I can't believe my eyes. So, then of course, I'm taking a break off of Fortnite. And that's my honest opinion about Fortnite. Is it a good game? Yes. Well-made game. However, the game developer team, with its attempt to update the game, kind of makes it boring and dull. And the community is crap. And, well, yeah. That's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed, please press the like button down below, comment, subscribe. There's also my Twitch. Follow me there. If you do happen to enjoy Fortnite, go ahead and go in the description. I got a couple channels you may like. I got my friend Milkshake down below, my little brother Alex, also known as Crepe, and both him and Milkshake collaborate with each other and do montages. So if you do enjoy Fortnite, go check them out. I also have a bunch of channels down there, and see ya.